Welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV. I have two Major League Baseball winning picks for you on Thursday, July 2nd. We cashed in the last time we did our MLB free picks here at WagerTalk TV, going 2-0 on Tuesday. There was no video yesterday, so let's continue the winning tradition. Today is I'm going to be covering games between Tampa Bay at Kansas City and also the LA Angels at the Seattle Mariners. I have a first 5-inning total in one game. I have a money line winner in the other. I have in-depth analysis on exactly how I came to those conclusions. And of course, you'll get the free picks coming up real shortly. Before I get to that, real quickly, folks, if you have not subscribed to WagerTalk TV, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's absolutely free. And we have some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at WagerTalk TV. So take advantage of that. Hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And don't forget to hit that alert notification bell for WagerTalk TV as well. Also, folks, be kind enough to give today's video a like. It goes a long way. And keeping the volume of videos I do here at WagerTalk TV, and also help support the channel, which many of you have done over the years. We thank each and every one of you. We've gone over 250,000 subscribers, and without you folks, this channel doesn't survive and doesn't succeed at the rate it's doing right now. So again, thank you, folks. And also let us know who you like on today's Major League Baseball card for Thursday, July the 2nd. All right, before I get to my picks and analysis, one final note. You could see scrolling across the bottom of the page, folks, I have a great college football annual special going on right now. It expires on July the 4th. Take advantage of it. $4.99 gets you the entirety of the college football season. And yours truly, Ross the Boss Benjamin, last year at WagerTalk, unbelievable season as I went 53-31, 63%, and made over 75 units in net profit. Over the last three seasons, 182 and 120, 60.3%, over 155 units in net profit. And over that 3-year period in college football, I am number one per WagerTalk Media. Okay. So let's get to the meat and potatoes. That's the games we're going to talk about today. Tampa Bay will go with Ian Seymour on the mound tonight. Yeah, Seymour is one of those hybrid pitchers that can give you 3 or 4 innings in a starting role, and also could come out of the bullpen as well. Tonight he's scheduled to be in a starting role, and he'll be opposed by Stephen Kolek of the Kansas City Royals. That game, 7:40 p.m. Eastern time in Kansas City tonight. Right now, the Tampa Bay Rays are a minus 122 money line favorite, and Kansas City is at plus 101. The Kansas City Royals current roster has faced Ian Seymour, a limited sample size, but how about this? The current roster of the Royals have gone a combined 0 for 21 against Ian Seymour with just 1 walk and struck out 7 times. So Seymour has had the Royals number, albeit a small sample size. It's still dominating. And the Kansas City Royals, they're not dominating, folks. They've lost 6 of their last 7. During its 7 games, they had a minus 6.3 run per game differential. They're coming off a 4-0 loss to Tampa Bay yesterday. And the Royals have gone 0-13 in their last 13 games this season after coming off a loss by 4 runs or more. And they lost those games by an average of 4.6 runs per game. Stephen Kolek gets the start for the Kansas City Royals. And in his previous start against St. Louis, he lasted just 1 2/3 innings pitched, 9 earned runs, 9 hits, 3 home runs allowed, and a walk. Up until that point, Kolek had been pitching very well, but when somebody falls off the cliff like that, when it comes to a starting pitcher, I look for a reason to fade that starting pitcher in their next outing. And then you couple that with the fact the Kansas City bullpen over their last 6 games How about a combined 12.17 ERA and 2.34 WHIP? Terrible. 16 walks in those last 3 games and 23 and 2/3 innings pitched, and also gave up 6 home runs as well. Not very good. A starting pitcher coming off a rough start, real rough start, as a matter of fact, and a bullpen that's struggling mightily right now. The Tampa Bay Rays, by the way, they've won 7 in a row, and all 7 of those wins came by 2 runs or more, and they allowed 4 runs or fewer in all 7 of those wins. The Tampa Bay Rays have gone 13-2 this season after allowing 4 runs or fewer in their last 5 games or more, and that's what they're going into today. That's exactly what they've done. And since 2024, Tampa Bay is a dominating 7-1 at Kansas City, including 2-0 this season. And the Tampa Bay bullpen, their last 6 games, they've been lights out. A 1.67 ERA, a 0.70 WHIP, and a 5.2 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. We have the better bullpen tonight. We have a starting pitcher that's probably pitching a little bit better than Kolek, who's coming off a terrible start. And we definitely have the better team in Tampa Bay. We're going to go with the Tampa Bay Rays here, minus 122 on the money line at Kansas City. Be sure to visit my personal link at WagerTalk.com, which is WT.buzz/RB, WT.buzz/RB. It's there. You can find all my special offers, my daily packages, single game, multi-game daily packages, all access plans of 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, 90-day, and 365 days. And I'll get to that later. But let's get into our next game. The LA Angels, their starting pitcher tonight is slated to be Wlbert Urena, and they're going to go to Seattle to take on the Mariners, and Bryce Miller will be on the mound for the Seattle Mariners. Seattle right now is a massive 220, minus 220 money line favorite. The total in this game is 7.5. Bryce Miller, over his last 4 starts, has been in excellent form with a 2.19 ERA, 0.61 WHIP. He struck out 34 in those last 4 starts and walked only 2, averaging 6.2 innings pitched per start. So Bryce Miller has been in terrific form, needless to say, over those last 4 starts. And against the LA Angels, this current Angels roster, not the LA franchise, the current Angels roster, lifetime against Bryce Miller, 10 for 53, a 189 team batting average, and they struck out 17 times. So putting things in perspective there, 17 of those 43 outs recorded against this current Angels roster by Miller came via strikeout. And that's over 39.5% of the outs recorded by Miller against his current A's roster, again, via the strikeout. Miller, 3 starts at home this year. All 3 have gone under the first 5 inning total. And his ERA had a lot to do with that. 0.57 ERA, 0.5 or 4.5 WHIP. Those are excellent numbers. He only averaged 5.2 innings pitched per start. But again, that's why we're going to reduce this to a 5-inning wager, and I'm going to get to that later. Wlbert Urena, his last 3 starts on the road, excellent 2.00 ERA, 1.17 WHIP, and average 6 innings pitched per start. I don't trust either one of these bullpens, especially the Mariners' performances I've seen of late out of the bullpen, and the LA Angels bullpen, not only recently, but overall, they've been less than trustworthy, extremely shaky for the better part of the season. Urena has made 5 away starts this year, and 4 of those 5 have gone under the first 5-inning total. Bryce Miller 6-1 to the under against the first 5-inning total this year in 7 starts, and that's 3-0 to the under in the first 5 against the first 5-inning total in his 3 starts at home. So I like this game to go under the total of 4 as a first 5-inning wager. Now I'm getting LA Angels and Seattle under 4 at even money right now at BetMGM. But if you can't find a 4 and you get 3.5, I wouldn't go any lower than that, which I don't think you'll have to worry about that. But anything 3.5 or more is fine in terms of a first 5 inning total. So again, the Rays -122 over the Royals on the money line. Angels Mariners under 4 at +100 at MGM. Or again, folks, if you can't find a 4 and your sports book has 3.5, that's fine as well. So there you have it. Those are my 2 free picks in Major League Baseball on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, July the 2nd. Boy, oh boy, they all blend in together, folks, when you work every day. A couple of hot streaks I want to go over with you here, if I can. And bear with me a second here, folks. Let's see here. Anyway, recent hot streaks. Major League Baseball, 10-3 with my last 13. That is good for 70. Let's see here. I'm getting it up here. Right. There we go. Recent hot streaks. MLB, 10-3 with my last 13, 77%. These are all premium picks to go to my clients. All sports on a 7-2 and 13-6 runs. All totals. And I hit another total last night as I had the Senegal and Belgium game to go over 2.5 in the World Cup. And that game finished 3-2, easily winning 25-10 with my last 35 totals in all sports. By the way, all sports via WagerTalk Media, #1 over the last 365 days with +146.51 units earned. And since May 13th of last year, folks, we're going on 14 months of action now. All sports, #1 during that period of time as well. And I made a net profit over that time since May 13th of last year, +185.54 units. 365-day all-access pass right now, folks, $1,459. You see the records. You see the money I've made over the last 14 months. You see the rankings, #1, last 365 days, #1, close to 14 months now. 1459, excuse me, a little over $4 per day on average. That will give you every premium pick in all sports over the next 365 days. Again, folks, not only will you get that, they will include all 5% best bets as well. And not only will you get that, we're going to throw in a 25% off bonus coupon that you could use toward any other purchase as many times as you wish over the course of the 365 days. So not only will you get 365 days from me, if you decide to buy somebody else's daily package or all access plan or whatever they're selling at that particular moment in time, we're going to give you 25% off that as well for the entirety of the 365 days with me. Okay, so until the next time, which will be tomorrow, take care and God bless, and have a safe July the 4th holiday. Be safe, folks. Until the next time, take care.